Okay, I think we are live. Just seen it on. Hello and welcome to episode 38 of Youth Squad Prospects 4 with Morecambe. And today, as you can see, it is the pre-season live stream that we're gonna do. So, normally in every stream we skip forward a couple of minutes just to share the stream around. So hang on tight. Got a new follower on Twitter. Look at that. So Twitter's already done. Just need to go through the Discord servers that I'm in. Including mine. There we go. Just two left. There's one. And finally, let's ping mine. So if you're watching this and you are unaware of what Discord is, it is a platform where it's very similar to Skype, but for gamers. And I do have a server there, so if you want to follow me behind the scenes, links are down in the description. Also, my Twitter account is in the description. So we'll go ahead and click on the links below if you want to follow me behind YouTube. Semk. So finally, let's jump onto the stream, shall we? And Semka's already said hi. Hello, mate. Thanks for following me on Twitter. You know what? I'm gonna make you a mod. There you go. Is sound okay? Please let me know. Alright, now I just need to set the stream up on the side and we're good to go. Better put it, yeah. There we go. Okay, so first things first, this is a new season. And we've already done a bit of transfer activity. Oh, that's for being around, really. You have been around. What are you talking about? You have been around. Not in the last week, but like I don't condemn people for like putting it on the side for a little bit just to focus on what they're doing. I do it myself, so how can I judge other people? Right, so first bit of thing that we did, boosted O'Byrne in the background, loaned him at the end of last season, got a random offer for him, and we boosted him 18%. He's gone up to 325k. Not sure if I'm going to boost him again in this pre-season live stream. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. Got a few players that just came back that I'm gonna offload. Let's have a look at the transfer list. Oh, you do make the thumbnails for Tomo. Oh. I didn't knew that. Fair play, mate. Fair play. Yeah, the thumbnails are quality, by the way. Even though I don't watch... I really don't have the time to watch. That's the problem with me. I do make sure to like and keep up with the series every now and then, and the thumbnails are spotless. So we've got a few players to loan, a few boosts like Redenton and Chevalier, and Tyler Clark as well. We've got Martin Michalchea and Bartos that we need to loan out, but the transfer listed players, there they are: Josh Campbell, Jamie Moore, Pierce O'Neill, who was really disappointing, Jay Martin and Morgan Clark. Even though he hasn't really played, hasn't had a lot of time at the club, just doesn't look like the type of player that is going to hang out here. And simply because we've got another CDM in the academy, English, that is much better. When he turns 16, he's just going to get the nod over him. And the pre-season tournament, if I remember correctly, it was around 2.9 million worth, because I didn't show it in here, if you're wondering. And we are good to go. I've already had a look at the regens and some cracking names on the list. And meanwhile, we've already got a transfer offer. Brilliant. This is what we need. We need funds in. Because one of the objectives is to keep an even bigger profit margin than last season. So O'Neill is valued at 300k. We're going to try and get that. If not, then try and get around what the chief exec says we can get. I'd be happy with over 250. With $250,000. But we're going to try and push it for as much as we can because we need the money. So they don't want to move. Don't want to move the needle, right? Go 270. That's meeting in the middle, basically. And they match it. Perfect. That was quick. It was short and sweet. There we go. Just O'Neill needs to be dealt personally with the offering club. Right, let's have a look at the board expectations. There you can see 17.6 million. Yeah, we did what, 16 last season? 16 million profit margin. Not good enough. We need to sign a crucial first team player, assigned to a midfielder or a forward position. The youth development objective one, don't even care about that one because it's just not going to happen. And then finally, the board wants us to finish mid-table in the championship and reach the round of 32 in the FA Cup. I'd love to get past the third round personally too. That is really my objective. We haven't been able to get through that round for whatever reason. Oh yes, I did in the under 20 World Cup yesterday, wasn't it? Saw it on One Football. Yes, 12-0. That was crazy. I just, for the name of the strike, I immediately recognised it. So we've got what? We've got 9 million in the bank. We need a midfielder or a forward. And let's have a look at the higher rated ones. So we've got 9 million, so it should be someone around here. if we're ever going to sign anyone, that's obviously it. I'd love to sign John Flores because of the Venezuelan job, to give you a little preview, but the team will not sell him. So we're stuck in the mud with these fellas, these Spanish fellas. We're really stuck in the mud. Alright. About a signing though, I'm thinking Bamba, because we don't have a higher rated midfielder, and we've got lots of quality strikers. I'm thinking swapping Bamba for one of the midfielders that I'm trying to get rid of. Hey Impaired, how you doing? Wingers we don't need. We've got the Fresna and Blanek, Cortez. We've got loads of them. Can't sign any wingers. What I'm going to try and do is swap one of the players for Bamba. Maybe later on. I'm going to go through the pre-season tournament first. You should try sign for international duty for a managing rating. Well, I have a international job already. It is Venezuela. So about pre-season, we're obviously not going to play the first team. That's just how it goes. I'm not going to change much on theirs, because it is pre-season after all as well. Got a nice little regen there, actually two, make that two. A Belgian centre back there. Lots of quality players on the bench. And a third regen, a right back at 57. Well, Venezuela was voted by the public. There's nothing really I can do. I like the idea, but I still left it up for vote, and people wanted it. So it's gonna be Venezuela, mate. I'm gonna give a chance to the players that haven't really got the chance yet, because they were signed late last season. Mihal Chea, I want to try out. Him. Townsend off. Don't need him. Luoa, Cox and Mihal Chea. Love that. Switch these two around and we're set up front. Martin on the left. Griffiths on the right. Don't think so. Maybe Alfie Griffiths. Maybe Liam Griffiths on the right. We'll leave Alfie on the bench. I want to play Campbell. I want to give a chance to show me more. There you go. And put Clark at centre back, because he can play there, and I want to give him a chance after all. Clouchy in the net, perfect choice for today. Harris on the bench, he hasn't played a lot. Who else? Bartos. Bartos is a good choice. Put him in for Mitsuya. Yeah. Like I was just telling you. Impaired. Like, it's just that people voted for it. That's why I'm going with it. I left it up for vote on purpose. And it seems like people want the same as I do, which is great. I'm not sure. I'm going to leave Ferrari for now, because he is a game changer if we need him. But overall, very experimental side. Just look at the state of this side. And the one that we're going to go up against. Wow. 60 finishing on both Cox and Griffiths. Interesting. Normally the strikers are the ones that have worse finishing compared to wingers, but in this case it's the other way around.
Well, welcome to the start of the...
Are you playing two players? No. I do the second controller to edit the lineups to make sure that the CPU plays the strongest one. Because this AI underestimates you. When you're playing stronger teams, they don't play the starting lineup that you'd expect. They play the reserves against you. Yes, that's how stupid the code this game is. Because you need a second controller to make sure the other team plays their best players.
I think that back four is really important for them. They've got to be strong and solid.
But in pre-season I don't do it that much because it is pre-season and I give more freedom to the computer to just pick whoever they feel like. Because it's realistic that way. Morecambe, crossing, Luoa's there, 1-0 already. I'm playing so well. And a little insight on Parma. Just recorded it yesterday. A mammoth episode, but I still need to start editing. That's why I'm doing the live stream today, so I have the weekend to edit. And it is a quality episode.
And they got their reward for it.
And I was playing so well.
That's a goal well worth analysing again.
And it seems like the form is carried over here.
So the first goal, it's 1-0.
1-0, Luoa, the Man Mountain, the Impeva wannabe.
What?
Has just scored. He really does look like the next Impeva, which is pretty funny. I've never had such a case where the similarities is so much in a youth squad prospect save. I've had that with relegation regen rebuild with Jacobs and Hendricks. Both scout future stars, both Dutch centre mids, both short, very technical. And now Michalchea's on the chase, chip, and it's saved by the goalkeeper. Moore still has it. It was Martin, cross in, and Cox couldn't stick it in there, unfortunately.
Well, so far in this tournament, the teams actually working quite hard, aren't they? Sometimes you
all over the top.
This early stage.
Still holding up the play. This CPU, man, it's just boring. It is challenging, but it's just boring to watch.
Pace, but you know what I mean. Nowhere near full throttle, but it's not been too bad, has it?
No, it hasn't. Pace has been decent. I mean, it's a much different scenario these days.
Ultra Michalcheia. He's dropping off deeper than what I thought he would be. But it seems to be working. It really seems to do.
Different styles.
So, not going to do anything about that just yet.
Still got a bit to do, but this is promising. You can clear it here.
No, I don't live and edit the stream. That's another series that I've got going on right now. Just another series. Completely different episode that I'm talking about. Are you a new you a new viewer, Impaired? You look like one. Don't take it the wrong way, but you do look like one. And I'd love to get you know better, like I do know some of my subscribers.
No great danger here, but they've got the ball. That's the most important thing. Saw it coming, cut it out. Good work.
Oh, couldn't get there, Savalos. Again, what's the region?
Well, this attack got a bit of menace
and
to it.
Griffiths gets it away. Lovely work. Jesus is on the chase. Now Michalcheia. See, oh, that's not the ball. Just look at Luoa running inside. Well, I just said that you do look like a new viewer. Are you? Are you a new viewer on the channel? Because it's a completely different series that I was talking about before.
he spotted the pass and cut it out.
No, I have been here, so you should know that I'm doing a Palmer save right now.
Play of added time.
Right?
Good work, really, to read the intention of the pass.
Yeah, your badge looks familiar. Gotta say.
1-0 the half-time score. I think that's a good
Well,
performance, isn't it, Alan?
I haven't seen you with the new name, that's all. So what I was talking about the Parma relegation regen rebuild save. So Ferrari has to come on now, and I'll play Bartos. Why not? Oh, okay. That's nice.
Start of the second half of this opening match in the group stage.
Well, it was entertaining. It was a little nervous at times in the first half. Might change now.
Ahead, Bartos immediately
Really.
on the ball. Plays the pass right. Lovely work. Over the top. It's not the man that I was trying to pick out. Look at Ferrari just standing there. What a steal by Griffiths though. And the through balls are shocking. You can't play anyone through. It's just always overhit. Or underhit. Just never gets the right amount of power. Kind of feel sorry for Palermo. It wasn't the player's fault or anything. They got relegated. Have they got relegated? That is a shame if they have done, because I do like Palermo. Cross in, and Straightman has just whacked that over to the side. Completely miscontrolled that. Here's Clark. Oh, he can't skill. He really can't. Michelchea. Look at the amount of white shirts on Orhal.
Now he's looking for some support.
Come on, get it out. Yes, Griffiths. And I cannot even get out of my own third now. Lovely. And that's a foul.
The referee has awarded this free kick. Well, this is where managers really earn their money. In a losing situation, they've got to make a substitution. Got to get it right, really, to have any chance of getting anything from the match.
This lad tends to put a bit of whip on these free kicks. Needs it here.
Really whip that in.
Header. Go on, Jesus. Cox. Yes, lovely. We've got it out of there.
Trying to keep the ball.
I'll take that rebound. Michelchea. Bartos. Through.
Slip through.
Cox gets it out. Can we please get it through? Ferrari. Jesus Christ. Catastrophic. Yeah, it got relegated because their owner committed some sort of tax fraud. Oh man, I do feel for them. You know what? I didn't pick Palermo for relegation regen rebuild because they were already in Serie B. And might stick them. You know what? That's actually given me an idea for a series. I was thinking about doing Portugal because I haven't done after the two. Just a small series to test the waters that I've been really thinking about.
And that will end the threat, at least for the moment. They decided to make a change, and being behind, you can understand that. Throw in now.
And might do it with Palermo now.
Switch of emphasis going
Cross in.
inside.
Unlucky.
Cleared the ball.
Suggest doing Norway. Well, you don't even know what the series is. And it needs a bigger challenge than there is in Norway. Let me just tell you that. For the series I'm thinking, Norway's not a good... Not the best of choices, let me put it that way. Yes, they do have a few good clubs. Like Midtjylland. But Norway's not a good league for
10 minutes
doing
left
that
of regular time.
type of series.
Quick-witted.
It's not your usual career mode either.
To intercept there.
That's why.
Well, we're in the last knockings of the game, but we're still on the edge of our seats here.
And it needs big clubs to challenge
There
him.
was danger, but he's cleared it.
Cox. Oh, come on. Yes, Bartos. Oh. Second half has been absolutely dire.
He has got the opportunity to change the tactics as well as the players with some movement from the bench.
Oh, bad throw, and we've just headed it back to them. Good. That was pointless. How did they get it through there? Good block by Dangbo. He took that in the face.
Yeah, there's going to be a change. We've got a substitution shortly to come. Well, they're going to shuffle the back a bit now. Great ball.
Oh, good save, Plauchi. There we go. First time he's tested. And just punched that away. And Luoa gets it away from the box, only as far as Hadu. Ubla, and that's going to be a goal kick. I'm sorry, ref, that was going to be a goal kick.
Put the corner in the middle.
Head it out, that will do. Now it's a goal kick, thank the freaking Lord.
Well, here's an opportunity with the ball over the top.
And that is it. Full time, 1-0 victory.
Not a good day at the office.
Well, I'm not thinking of a hybrids team either. What I'm thinking is showing off another league just outside the top 5. And I was thinking of Portugal because it is my country. Nothing against Eredivisie. But I might do Italy because I've been really fascinated with the teams I've played against in Parma. In the Serie A. Like, all of the teams have a world-class player. All of the top 10 teams have one world-class player, which is ridiculous. And of course there's Juventus, there's the Milan clubs, there's Roma, there's Sassuolo even. Like, they've got Berardi. It's ridiculous. Such an underestimated league now. Oh, got a second transfer offer. They are flying in today, aren't they? Okay, it seems like we're doing a few businesses here and there. Josh Campbell now, a sad one. On one hand, I want to keep him, but on the other hand, he's just not been the same. I love that he's got past time finishing, but he's just not as consistent with the long shots. And overall, I didn't buy him for being a particularly good CDM. I just promoted him because we needed a CDM, and he did the job. He did a really good job. But I think it's time for him to go. 450 it is. I completely forgot to put the training in. Right. Who are we going to train? Well, Ferrari's training on his speed. That's just how it goes around here. And we'll train him on strength. He needs a bit of strength. Let's be honest. And who did we put? It was Gallo on the finishing. There he is. Train Gallo on the finishing. And the set pieces. So we'll put the set pieces first. And then we'll put him in the shooting training. Yeah, that's why I didn't want to put him in speed shooting. Short pass, yes. He needs to work on his attack positioning. Because he's all over the place some of the time. That's the one thing that's wrong with him. And I'm not going to train O'Byrne for the time being. I'm going to train Lewis. Yeah, but you see, I do like Morecambe. It's a fantastic show. But for the challenge that it is, and right, I'm going to spill the beans, alright? I was thinking of putting it together a real storyline going on from the start of this season that is just finishing. And it was to do a bankrupt like one season thing where we survive the league, or maybe even get to the top 10, like just to challenge myself and to test the waters again. I was thinking of doing Belenenses because they went through a real life big struggle. They went through a really big struggle. Ferrari's already customized, and I think he does have red boots. So I can't touch him. Sorry, mate. There's other players for customization though. I've got the list on the Discord. I can check in a bit if you want to customize someone. The ones that are available. Yeah, I don't want to touch on their side. Cadiz. Not sure if they're in La Liga or if they are in Adelante or 1 to 3, whatever it's called now. Second division. I want to put the second side, but I don't want to go as radical as last time and play all the guys that just don't get the chances. Rogerson and Vladimirescu, yes. We'll put Redenton, Harris and Cunningham. Great shout. Kistley, yes. Great shout there as well as Avedo. We'll give Townsend and Svensson a go. And we'll put Baker up top. I think Townsend's a bit too much. We'll give O'Neill a go. Left-footed. Svensson does a better job, so yeah. Leaving there. Santoro on the bench. We'll put Matsuya on the bench there as well. Tyler Clark. Tyler Clark in for Vladimirescu, I think. It's a better choice. Lewis on the bench. And we need a striker. That's Townsend, obviously. And we'll put Morgan in as the inside forward. Maybe put Jamie Moore instead of Vladimirescu on the bench. Can I do Morgan Lewis? I'm sorry, mate, you can't. He's already taken as well. Like, the list is... If you're in the Discord, if you can join the Discord right now, it would be lovely. But I can put the list that is still up for customization. Actually, I haven't updated it in a while. But some of the names that are still there are big. There's Townsend. There's Cunningham, which is a big one. I'd love for him to get customized. There is Santoro as well. He's a big one in my heart. Cult legend, cult hero here. There's Mitsuya. There's Vladimirescu as well. Johannesson's taken now. Sorry. There is Fanning, I think. Fanning you can customize. There's Jordan Morris, a really big one. There's Piaka. Chevalier's taken. Right, who else? I don't think anyone else in the team. that is like big for you. There's Clouchy here. Is Svensson taken? Svensson isn't taken. He's another big one that hasn't been taken. And there is Tyler Clark as well. So some big names there. Some big names. Gallo's taken, man. He's the star. He's just already taken. I wouldn't give him number 20, and someone gave him. Piaka then, seems like a good player. Alright, we'll jump into the thing. Give you a little time to think about it. Drop it down below. There's a few boots that I can't pick, just like the GS3 Nike ones. And a couple of them. I've unlocked most of them this year, because I've switched accounts. But pretty much everything else in the book is open.
Well, welcome again to the...
It's stupid that we have to, like, get XP playing the game to unlock the boots. It's just no big deal. It's just a pair of boots. Or if you get an account and you're trying to switch account, you should try and get at least a percentage of the experience that you had in the other account to the new one.
Put in a good performance, and it's not always easy.
It's Cadiz playing today, and it's against Morecambe.
That would cut the time to unlock things, at least, or give you a good head start.
Well, we think, Alan, it'll be a 4-5-1
Kisley.
formation,
No.
which can look a bit negative.
Yeah, but
Piaka's
you look
up.
at the players
Alright.
in that five, that midfield five, and I think
Feel free
at
to
least will be
drop
trying to support the lone front
the kit upgrade.
This is the lineup.
Oh, I hate the boots, but okay. The orange ones, I don't think I have those. I don't remember having those, but I can check.
With that clearance. Now this is an interesting attack.
I was thinking you were talking about the yellow ones. Those are the ones that Azevedo has.
Garrido.
Kisley, Clark, O'Neill, good ball. Azevedo, good fake shot inside. That is a terrible pass. It just really shows how really poor the passing system is. Right, kit 66. It is not taken. Good news. It can be 66. Long shot. Tuck the in shade if you don't mind. No, I don't. Even though most of players do look better with an untucked shirt. It just makes them feel like they're not customized at all. Because every regen in a CPU shirt has a tucked in shirt. But there you go. It could be. It could be the exception. Oh, Azevedo just took that in the face again.
A clear corner.
Yellow hand tape. Okay. That's a new one. I like where this is going.
Alberto. Garrido.
Don't see where the yellow goes for Piaka. And number 66 does look nice because he already has 1-6.
That's a tremendous piece of play.
Redenton did really well with the dribbling then. Here's O'Neill. Through ball. Dominic Baker's managed to put it across and just doesn't shoot in time. The keeper just about gets his body to block the path to goal. And yeah, that is a foul. Thank you. And I am now sponsoring you. Yeah, that's a thing that only this series has. You can completely customize a player on your behalf. If you take him first, of course.
They've got the ball back, the intercept.
Yes, through ball. O'Neill's onside. Should be finishing this and doesn't. Should have been up by now. Had the chances. That's not the ball. Look at Rogerson there. My goodness, this game's passing is bad.
Getting the ball back
You thought in other FIFAs the passing was bad. Well, just this game really is multiple levels above every other FIFA's shocking passing system. Look at that, first chance, thought I had it clear, just took it from me in shot instantly, hit the post. This is what you're playing against. You're playing against the game itself, not the other team. That's not a difficulty level, that's just the game being broken. Yes, Tyler Clark, and the effort is shocking. Oh, alright. I like the shout. I like it. I like to keep it original. And suggestion is a suggestion after all.
Enterprising attacking play.
Hey yo, it's Lap. How you doing?
We've got 2 added minutes. That's been signalled now.
Yes, Azevedo. Come on, Clark. Oh, should have done better there.
Well, that is half time, and the score is 0-0 here.
He doesn't know what we're playing, right? Mate, this is a career mode where you just can't sign any real players. Like any. Right, O'Neill can go out wide. So obviously I can't sign Ampadu. Santoro's in. And we'll have to bring on Mitsuya. We'll keep Clark for the time being. He looks like he's doing a good job.
Here we go into the second half of this second match in the group stage.
Looking forward to it. It was quite a closely run affair. So.
Look at Rogerson hanging out in the midfield, and he just passes it to the guy who's completely marked. Come on, game.
Use the full width of the pitch here to make some progress.
Are you sure about that? Good punch out by Clouchy. And that's a touch out. Redenton does well.
Won it back with an interception.
Terrible pass, Santoro. Tackle by Clark. Rogerson. Can't get it across, seriously. What is this? This Clark, send it through, perfect time, and O'Neill is on the wing. Space for the cross, there it goes. Nope. Come on, still Svensson. Space for the shot, good save. Works Vasquez. Yes, it's Youth Road to Glory. But that's not the name, really. That was a name given by Ches. When he decided to do the same series. Yes, Clark. Oh, that is a good shot. But then again, we're just coming up short. We're really coming up short in the finishing. Yeah, Moore can do left wing. Actually, no, Jordan Morgan can do left wing. Yes, that's a better choice. Lewis is on. And I think Townsend is on as well. We'll drop both these guys. Svensson can move over to the right, to the left. If Townsend plays on the right.
Well, this is where substitutes are important. Who and when.
Are you serious? Oh, that is fantastic, man. I am buzzing about having Cutsy in my Discord. And my subs almost fucked it up for me. But absolute legend. And he's only in 50k, so I cannot even process that. Come on. Mitsuya. Baker. I see someone at the far post. That is nowhere near far post though. Goodness sake. I'm already like taking my eyes off the rest of the screen. I'm only looking for a post and it just does not go there.
That's a turnover in play. Still 20 minutes to go.
Are you taking the piss? I'm growing fast, yeah. Really big thanks to him and DK for the shout-outs. Like, I'm growing fast because of them. Because if we're relying on this game, then fuck me. I'd be stuck at 250 or 300 subs, or what I had at the start of FIFA 19.
Attacking well here.
Not that I asked for the shoutouts, but
Good position for the cross.
yeah. Very thankful that I got them, and that's a goal. Take that, Vasquez. Why doesn't it count? It was totally not a foul. Almost on 600 now, only thanks to them. Really.
There's great noise in the stadium now.
Yes, through Svensson. Yes, come on Svensson. Yes, Baker. There we go. There's the goal. And after the shout-out, like, after that period when I got so many shout-outs at the start of FIFA, through till basically December, January, it's just been a slow growth. I'm happy with the way that the channel has progressed, even after the shout-outs. Got a subscriber or two. It's been dropping lately in the last week, but like, I couldn't care less. I really couldn't care less, because I don't do this for the money. I'm happy that people are wanting to watch me rather than just doing it for having subscribers. Even though I appreciate everyone who clicks the subscribe button. There's Svensson, good turn. There's Morgan, another great turn inside. Svensson, and that's gone. Svensson again. Morgan does well. Keeps around the outside. The cross is in. It was dangerous. Lurking at the far post there.
He has got the opportunity to change the tactics as well as the players with some movement from the bench.
Yeah, like, we're not really the bragging type, are we, as YouTubers? Like, some of us. I can't say the same for the people that are doing it for the wrong reasons. Some of us are still have a bit of a class about ourselves.
It's a good cross. Only partially cleared, so he's got his shot off now. I think that hit the post, Alan.
I think he did, just clipped it. So unlucky.
Well, you gotta be a bit crazy to hang around. To be really popular on YouTube, you've gotta be a bit crazy. To be like levels of millions of subscribers. You gotta be a bit crazy. That's part of the appeal. Like, you've gotta be original. A whole lot of clickbait, yeah. I'm 100% against clickbait. I hate every form of clickbait. And Pierce O'Neill is gone. That's why I just title my... Like, if you look across at my titles, they're everything but clickbait. And we're already through to the next round. Fantastic. Means that we can sim Red Bull. Campbell's also gone. Got, what, $500,000 from the 2 deals? That's good enough. Gonna save it right here. Should have saved the backup. But whatever. And what about Transfer hub. There we go. Let's have a look at the midfielder that we wanted to pick up. There is Yannick Bamba. He is Yaya Touré's region. We've got 9 million in the bank, and we've got a few players that we can exchange. Don't think we're gonna need the 9 million. Cup score, yeah. I do know the titles. I do watch a lot of YouTube myself. Let's put on J Martin. A fullback, a winger, or a midfielder? Who have we got? I don't want to get rid of Pedro Jesus, but for Yannick Bamba, I'd consider it, to be honest. But wingers, Liam Martin's there for AK. But really the midfielders is where we can profit the most. We're gonna try Morgan Clark first. And they've just rejected it. You can see because the transfer sub doesn't show up. We're gonna try Jordan Morgan. They don't want him. And what about Jamie Moore? And they do take him. Fantastic. It's another midfielder out. And it's a million less in this deal, really. Give him 5.3. Maybe give them the 6 million. And keep the change over there. 7.1 and 5% sell-on clause, right? You're just kidding me. 6.5 and you can have, yeah. Go in 6.5. There we go. 5'5", kind of annoying, yeah. That's like the story of all time. Ibra now because he's really the oldest, but back in the day it could be Ibra, could be Drogba. Like, there's a thing about the youth academy is that there's always something wrong that really kills the player, because that's what makes special. That's what makes it special when you actually get a player that fits, that checks every box. When you get a player like Gallo, you just cream, because you just don't see them specimens all an awful lot. It's just how it goes here, and how it goes in real life. And his current wage is 13k. We're happy to give him 20, just so he doesn't get mad. 20k. All right. You know what? I'm happy with that. I'm happy with that deal. Yannick Bamba, first signature. And we have done one of the objectives already. Brand exposure's done. So hope you can get us the Asian players with what? Oh god, don't get me started on the ethnicities. It's just completely out of the blue. Like, England cannot have a white male to save their lives. And that's just not the way it is in real life. South Africa's the other way around. They can't have a black guy to save their own goddamn life. Just how? Yeah, Asian players with the, like, European faces, which is European. I mean, not really European, but like, not Asian, you know? Everything but Asian. And then you go to Spain, and there's the Asian faces. Like, the ethnic, like, Spain, Italy, Southern Europe has Asian faces. It's completely, like, torn apart, the map. Like, they must have turned the thing upside down, and the ethnicities just landed wherever, you know? It really feels like that way. Oh, mate, don't even get me started. Like, the years before, they were bad, but the like this year, he took it to a whole new other level. Wherever are the Neymar the poor ones? So it's Nike. All right. So is it these ones? They're not orange though. Help me out, Semk. Is it this one or this one? Because none of them are orange. There's the yellow ones and the yellow ones. Yeah, that's the ones that. Okay, that Azevedo has. So high sock height. We'll go with. Yeah, the tucked in shirt. On the left wrist, he wants tape. Go with yellow. Do you want to change the orange? Because there weren't orange boots. Alright. Think it's sorted. Do you want to change anything else? Maybe go for tight kit fit. There's the sleeves you can change. Or is... Yeah, orange please. Alright. Put it orange. There it is. Anything else? Think he looks the part now. And like the boxing tape. Oh, you just want the boxing tape. Okay. You could just put the boxing tape because there's tape and boxing tape. Yeah, alright. Sweet. Piaka's done. There's rude penis as a player, like whatever. Just end me. End me. The penis is all around the Netherlands. And I think that's all of the signings for this year. I don't really want to sign the newcomers, apart from the free agents that have just turned up. There's a few good ones, but I don't want to take any space in the squad from the players that are there. Well, so there's this Turkish striker. There's this right back. I think he's Dani Alves' regen or a pregen or whatever that landed there. There's an Italian centre back which looks pretty good, but we've got plenty of centre backs anyway, and we just signed a centre mid. So Sigurdsson is kind of off the table now. He's 20. Hey mate, how you doing? Unrecognised legend. Nice to see you around. If I'm gonna sign anyone, probably it's gonna be this guy. But we signed him in Parma, so I don't really want to sign him because he'd make the same. There's Leighton Baines' regen, I'm pretty sure. Leighton Baines' regen is there. They've got Leonardo Champagne. Just the names, man. the names this year are all over the place. Hubert Setia. Right, how in the fuck is that a Brazilian name? That, let me just tell you, it is not. Alright? That is not a Brazilian name. I don't know about Turkish names, but Brazilian names, I know a thing or two because I'm Portuguese. I've seen some pretty crazy names for Brazilians, but Hubert Setia. I didn't even knew that was a word or a name. Yeah, doing just fine, mate, as well. Streaming all for you guys. Oh, nah. Like, on one hand, I want to do it. On the other hand, I really don't, because it just really shows on what we're missing out on, because this is the PS4. If it was the computer, I'd do a similar thing to Cutsy, really. Or to some of the other smaller YouTubers that are doing. Yeah, Hubbard was a name. I don't think it is Brazilian though. But like Setia, that's not a name. I meant Setia. Well, just skip ahead on the Salzburg game. Lost 2-1, but who cares? Got Dinamo Dresden next. How is Gallo and Mitrovic? Oh, they're fine. They're fine. They haven't played yet, but they're doing just fine. Have you watched last episode, mate? Because you really should. You really should. If you haven't, then you really should. Yeah. Like, Herbert is a name, but like a Brazilian name. Don't think so. Hubbard could be, but like Setia, I've never even heard it. Like, end me. What the hell? Right, let's just search for Brazilian right backs, alright? Let's put Brazilian. No, let's put. I can only remember the surname because I've never seen it before. It's Halbert, yeah. Halbert. Herbert is, I think, either Dutch or something like that. If I had to guess, I'd say Dutch or German. Oh, you should then. It's a big episode. That's how Gallo's doing. And I don't want to spoil it for you because it is quite the big spoiler. Oh, okay. Oh, so, yeah, I think you've just joined the server. Yeah. I mean, Daddy Fang, yeah. There's some great names. Yeah. Still can't see the new one. Let's just quickly reject this 12.5 bid for Blanek because it is absolutely ridiculous. Yeah. I've seen some of the Madagascar names. They're pretty ridiculous. Yeah, let's block all offers for Blanek. Like, he's not going anywhere. This is complete shutout. Let's have a look at the monthly scouting updates. Let's get hyped up a bit. And that's the reason to get hyped up now. Forget that. Trash. Everyone trash there. Got a good one in England, Nicholas Wilson, and he's actually got a pretty good valuation, even for a forward. He is young. There's just a few things that value the overall. That's the age. The older he is, the worse. And the value also is influenced by the position, of course. If it is a striker, then it's more valued than if he's a defender or a goalkeeper, he's a bit undervalued. So you need to watch out for that. But if you get someone of $500,000 or more, you're getting a 60 plus player for sure. The rest over here, they look pretty crap. Oscar Robinson. Even with the 64 to 90, his overall is really poor. The rest, just random blackmail. Just look at that. England, all blackmails. Nothing against black people. Like, I hang around with a lot of black people, but you know what I mean. Like, England has more white people than black. Mighty Armourer, yeah. That's the dream. Just let him dream. Got a good player here from Venezuela, Feliciano Roldan. He's a defender, but his valuation is a lot lower. He should be around 55 overall, if I had to guess. Low 50s, actually. Low 50s. This guy looks even worse because he's 17 and he's lower. Looks a lot worse. I'm gonna leave both in the scanning update. Right, Dresden next in the semi-finals. Time for the second team to show off so that the first team will play in the final. We'll play Clouchy again. He's been class in between the sticks. Michael Che and Baker retired. That means Svensson has to chip in. We'll play Griffiths on the left, and we'll give Mitsuya the right hand side. Gallows off for Bamba. I want to test him out in the semi-final. Don't want to play Piak in the semi-final. Clark there. We'll put Bartos. He was class. I gotta be honest, he looked a lot better than a 53 overall player. And we'll put Morgan in for strike. Bit of a risky move there. I think I know what to do. We'll play you. Play Griffiths here. And we'll keep Svensson on the bench. That's a wise move. Yeah, you haven't. Oh, yeah, you have. Yeah, my bad. My bad. Oh, this is quite the legend. I do remember this kid. 30 years now. He's aging a lot. He's a few years into the save as well. But I remember that guy being an absolute beast in the FIFA 14 days. Because he's 6'4". It was all about the heading and that strength. And he was actually quite quick. Back in the day, it was around the same rating, like 7 years ago. With the years added on in the save, like 6-7 years. Crazy. We're gonna face him. It's gonna be interesting. Let's do it. Uh, Not sure. Not sure. You just never know with EA. Because they do it to every single country. Like, England's fucked up. All of Southern Europe is fucked up. Asia, really fucked up. Like, South America doesn't have many, like, toned people, like darker complexions. Which is just the other way around. And they do have a few Asian faces over there. Despite having the largest, like, Japanese community, the Brazilians have mostly, like, mixed complexion. Don't have a lot of, like, Asian eyes.
Well, it may be a pre-season tournament, but semi-finals are always exciting. This is the European International.
Oh yeah, Dresden's a great shout for a career mode.
It's a departure from my day when you could get.
Yeah, he was. Mlapa's just.
Fit away from the
He's the German league's a Kinde.
Today's game sees
He really is.
Dresden, and it's against Morecambe.
He's a beef. He's a tank.
Well, three at the back.
Oh, that challenge though, it should have been through.
Well, it looks
should have kept the ball there.
You certainly don't see it that often, and when it works, it can catch the opposition off guard. Really, it can be a really awkward shape to contend with.
Over the top. Look at Griffiths go. Touchdown. Come on, Griffiths. Inside. And the touch was poor.
If you're looking for energy in midfield, which I think the manager is.
There we go, Bamba. Again.
And a new signing today.
Through.
With that in mind, I guess.
Mitsuya keeps possession. More. Through again. Bamba. Not the best of balls to Jay Cox. Has to go back. Here is Mitsuya. Shot is in and it's cleared away. And they're going to go in their 1-2s.
Good interception.
There we go. Got it away. That's not the pass. For bleeding's sake.
Now this looks promising. Just read the intentions of the opposition there to make the interception.
Good touch by Ferrari.
The counter-attack could be there.
Look at Ferrari go though. Goodness.
It's a very
good challenge by Dangbo. He's been a rock at the back. Come on, Dangbo. Here is Cox. Yes, what a ball. Chip the keeper. Oh. Header back. That will do. Kept possession. Cox over to the other side. Doesn't work. When are we going to win headers in the attacking third?
That save to keep it all square.
This never happens. It really never happens, apart from corners. Interesting. Andres Amaya, never heard of that guy.
Gone out over the touchline, that'll be a throw to the opposition.
Well, I don't really have like a special player that I've signed. But I do have a few favourite players that come from the Porto Academy. For example, Ruben Neves, you might recognise him, he's playing at Wolves now. Don't even know why we sold him. Well, I do know why we sold him, but still pretty pissed about it. Goddamn FPF rules. And we sold him on the cheap as well. That is what really pissed me off.
Bit of space to go forward into with the ball.
For what he is right now, we sold him on the cheap. And Dresden have just scored. 1-0. You do well, mate. Like, if I salute you for not playing FIFA. I only play it to like get some content out. I don't play it outside of YouTube. not anymore, unfortunately. I love the game, but now it's trash, really. It's too trash for me to even be bothered to play. Come on, Jamie Moore steals it away. Through. Cox, good turn. Yes, through, that'll do for Rory, squeezes it wide. No, come on. Give me a break. Give me a sodding break. That's a bad ball, and we'll collect it. And the Tsuya, man. Oh, the challenge couldn't have gone perfect. Couldn't have gone any better for them.
Oh, he's good at cutting those passes out in that middle of the park.
So there we are at half-time in the semi-final. And this team
I enjoyed more the storyline and more of this save, rather than the gameplay is what I don't enjoy. Like, I do like FIFA enough to make content, don't worry about that. That's not the thing. It's like, it's just that really frustrating that just nothing happens to the game. It just stays the same. And it gets progressively worse in the gameplay department. What pisses me off is the gameplay. This gameplay really pisses me off.
Been pouring again through half-time, and it's still coming down in.
And like FIFA 16 was the same, but it'll always have a place in my heart for being the first one that I did play on YouTube. But it was still frustrating. Like, it's just one of them things. And this one, even though I hate the game itself, it's also going to have a place in my heart because that's where I got my most successful series. I try to be professional around here, even though I don't consider myself as a proper YouTuber. I try to be as professional as I can.
He could lay it off to the supporting player.
On the move and able to cut out the pass. Done well under pressure here to.
Yes, but look at that. That is the thing that really pisses me off. There are things that not even possible happen in real life, and here just are just natural things.
Money well spent, I think.
All across Clark. What I do enjoy is well, he does drink a lot, which is a bit of a problem, but what can you do? Griffiths, oh, save, man. You can see how many chances we've had, and we're not even close to score. We'll put Morgan on the wing. It worked alright last time. Put Clark and Bartos in. Left-footed. Cox is right. Yeah, Cox is right, so we'll switch them too. Alright. Oh, my first FIFA was FIFA 07, man. Nothing will ever beat that game. FIFA 12 is pretty close on my list. I didn't have FIFA 11. I'm sorry, man.
This referee's got
yes, Bartos. I really don't care if it's PES or FIFA. I really love football.
It's been a very good game, and the substitutes might be able to
that I bought like back in the day. Now FIFA's, the gap is getting shorter. Especially this year, the gameplay's pissed me to no end in this year, and the PES really does seem like it's got a good gameplay, at least from the demo.
Plenty of width for the team to attack into.
The gap is shortening, and they've done something to massively, which is their version of career mode,
Well, I know in some parts
which
of the
I
world they call
appreciate.
this tactic lock
It's
up
still
shot.
not enough
We know it
for
more
me
as
because
parking the bus,
youth
but
academy is really
it's the
poor.
same end result. Just try
And
see this
despite
one
this
out
being a
defensively.
broken system, it's still a lot better
Keeping possession.
than PES.
Opportunity in a wider area.
Morgan, oh my god, look at the guy in the edge of the area, man. This target system is fucking trash. There's Bartos hanging around. You know what, I'm going to pause it and show you exactly what really pissed me off about the gameplay. Jonah Morgan's on the wing, right? I literally stopped for him to pass to that guy. Look at him, completely open. Nobody even around him. And where did Jordan Morgan pass it to? There. This is what really pisses me off.
Up shot, even with a substitution here, but that's what he's going to try to do, I think.
How can you play with this? Look at that. I meant to penalty spot, and it's gone floating over it.
It's 82 minutes played now.
That's a throw in for us. Thank you. Go back.
Well, they're sitting off the opposition here, and that can invite pressure.
Morgan.
He's strutting his stuff now.
Bartos. Cross in. Nobody goes for it. Block.
That's a good block.
We get a corner. Thank God.
A corner now, and possibly a final
Probably
opportunity.
FIFA away because I had a lot of fun scoring a lot of really good goals in FIFA 07. Free kicks, my god, the cheat code on the free kicks.
Corner swung
You
in.
could score them from anywhere if you had an alright free kick taker.
Here's the shot from distance. Really connected well.
It was ridiculous, like,
To see that fly
if you had
off
someone like Ronaldinho on the ball, like, the ball would just go in, no matter what. Almost.
It's a 90-minute match. And there's
Like,
only
of
2
course you
minutes.
overshot it, hit the wall. If you undershot it, it was gonna go. But it was really easy to master the free
Another
kicks.
2
I remember
minutes
that.
added on by the referee.
All you needed to do was put the correct amount of power, line it up more or less where the goal was,
There's the final whistle.
and
They never get
power it exactly what it needed to have for the distance. And that's all. Yeah, just perfect example of what pisses me off about this game. Look at these master facts. Look. He's funny. He's funny, especially when he's drunk. You see the crazy side of him. This is what pisses me off about this game. One shot on target, a goal. And we've had 7 shots. Let's say 5 really good chances. Because I think a couple of the shots were really poor. The rest were proper chances. And nothing. Man of the match was Mlapa. There we go. It kind of proves the point why Mlapa was a fan favourite, but still, pretty pissy about this. We should have scored. Well, you can't really ignore it some of the time. Like, this game was fucking obvious. But I do try to get to deal with it. Don't know if that's like the word for this. It's just, yeah, just frustrating really. That's all. Loan offer for Jakub Bartos. Yeah, think he should go to Turkey, to Sivasspor. He's just not going to get the games. Yeah, same over here. Like, I just really go along with what works. Like, there's only one play to play FIFA 19 though. Like, you can't just like you either play possession football, and that's really risky because the defense will always be there, or you counter. You just sit back, do the same thing as the computer does, and counter. Yeah, like I only got to legendary difficulty when I started doing YouTube. Until then, I played like I played on amateur, I played on semi-pro in FIFA 12. Like, you just evolve. Like, if you love the game, just spend time playing it. You'll get better. And then the gameplay turns to this trash. Yeah. It's not about the difficulty really. It's just how broken the game is that really pisses me off. And the fact that the owners of the bleeding game are doing fuck all about it. Oh, this guy's trash. So he'd be better than the 61, to be honest. And Wittek, he is Schweinsteiger's region, so I'll keep him in the shortlist. That was Gradel's region. Hey, how you doing, HWM players? I see you there. FIFA 13 is when I really got into FIFA. For me, personally, FIFA 12 was a turning point. Like, PES back in the day was so good, but when it switched to PS3, like, PES was just not the same. It really wasn't. And from FIFA 12 onwards, I only bought PES 13 as well, but I had both that year. And FIFA 13 was great. So was PES. But after that, it's really a mismatch. Like, PES ever since, not even close. Matsuya's loaned to Reading. Liam Martin, not the transfers that I want, but Liam Martin can go, honestly. He is the one winger that I'm not bothered whatsoever about getting loaned out. Just skin. What does that mean? I'm sorry. Forgive my ignorance. Got a transfer offer for Morgan Clark from Burton Albion. $165. Can try and get 200k. Probably a bit risky, but I'm gonna try it. What does skin mean? That is a new word. Never heard it. Gonna go for 200k. Might be a push. Who knows? Alright, fantastic. That went according to plan. Oh, okay. Okay, that is interesting. £500 for a, yeah. Well, a season ticket is a season ticket, isn't it? If you're paying that for all of the games, all of the home games, that's like half of the campaign plus the cup games. And, of course, if there's any European football. That's what? Quick math, I think that's what? It's 25 for each. That's like 20, around 20 for each game. Something around that. Transfer offer for Jay Martin, that's one that I'm interested in. Morris is not going. Gonna block for him so he doesn't get more. Because I'm just not gonna sell him. And Jay Martin is on the way out. Yeah, exactly. Well, if you're traveling to watch the away games, that's where it gets really costly. Try $750,000 and it works. The Polish club will take him. Lovely. Going to Pogoń Szczecin, wherever. One of the few things that I know about Polish is that when you get the SZCZ, it's like that's one of the few things I know about it, and that the W is a V, just pronounced as a V. Oh man, I probably can't. Is it tomorrow? It's just that he streams on the weekends. Oh, I hate it. Me? No, I'm not in Sydney. It's just that when anyone streams on the week, I can't really like record anything. That's why I leave the editing for the weekend, because I can't record. Right, Clark is gone, and we've got a boosting offer for Morgan Lewis. Grand. He's going to KA again to get a tan. Don't do this to me, Harry. It's not going to work. Short term, and we'll take whatever the wage split is because we don't care. We're going to recall him anyway. Right, Jay Martin's gone. Loan offer for Michal Chaya. The deals are going through thick and fast. You. Right, Michal Chaya is going to Cremona. That's one of the Palmer rivals. Like, it's very funny in the Italian league. They're just everybody's rival with everyone. Like, there's just a few clubs that you're not rivaled with in Serie A. It's just ridiculous. Like, the Italians must hate each other. It just must. It's part of their bloodline, I guess. Part of their way of going about life. Oh, okay. I see what you're doing. You're teasing yourself. You're teasing your stuff. Okay. You know what? Fair. Got a video coming out later. All right. Nah, Chevalier's not going. He really isn't. Like, he's done wonders for the club. Even though he doesn't have potential, the guy has been quite ridiculous. I might play the first game of the season with so many people around here. 4 people watching. I'm thinking about doing the first game. Let's just go through these lot quick. Oh, these on the short list. Some great names here. This is Piszczek's region. Szczepaniak. Great name. Gotta be said. And Saldi. And this Joey Grun guy. Alright. A bit bored of normal FIFA. Yeah. Oh, come on. Oh. Why Mihulcheya? Why, mate? Lewis is loaned out. Nicholas Wilson. Oh. You know what? With Mitsuya going out on loan, even though we brought 2 in, might be time to bring in Nicholas Wilson. Rory, who else? Chevalier is a shout. Maybe work on Gallo. Lewis is gone, of course, so work Redenton. He can have a bit of the interception spot to go up to a 65 overall player. Getting A's like that, he'll be in heartbeat. Dear me, how many scout reports? Jesus. Oh, this Dutch winger looks nice. Another loan offer for Mihulcheya. Hope he doesn't reject this one. From Paris FC. Grun is green. Grun is green. Yeah, because of the 2 dots on the U, I think. Yeah. Grun is green in German. Interesting. You know what? Thanks for that. I do tend to forget the German U with the 2 dots is different. Like, you don't say say it's Müller. That's an example. There you go. It's just different. Why is Gallo here on the centre mid spot? I have no clue. Must have been from the League 2 days. We'll put Vladimir Marescu in. Who cares? This is the second team, so I'm not leaving you there. Stick Loa up front on this one. Yeah. Sounds about nice. Oh, I can't read that. Congratulate. I'm sorry. Hey there, Moa. I think you're on the wrong channel, but I think you're congratulating the wrong guy, but thanks. We'll play the first game of the season, sorry. It's away against... Oh, it's from PewDiePie. It's just, I haven't caught up with what's going on around YouTube at the minute. I really haven't. Just haven't got the time. First game of the season, we're gonna face Sean Maguire, the legend, again. God, he's gonna be a trouble up front. Harrop is a shout to bring in. You know what? I might bring him in. for Letson. I think that is a good trade. They've got Webster. We've got a Reed in here. Interesting. Need a winger. Striker in Malt. Simpson can't do wing, which is a shame. What about the bench? They've got Bowden. Oh, Billy Bowden. Is this Billy Bowden? It is. One of the legends from the Bristol Rovers side that I did was my first YSL that I actually took to the Champions League final. And it's the first video of this channel for a reason. Yeah. Talk about it. Just, yeah. Billy Bowden can play out wide. I'm not sure if it's the best option. Both 3-star skillers. Burke is taller. Zwain is older. And seems like Zwain's quicker. But they're coming off the bench. And they're not really that far off. And stamina doesn't really matter. The strength is a big one. But technically wise, Burke is a lot better. And he's younger, so it makes sense. He's higher rated. It makes sense for him to play. I'm gonna edit our lineup now. And it seems like we're gonna roll with this. We'll put... Where's Cortez? Stick him in. I think Svensson will have to drop. Santoro, we need a winger. Actually, what's Byrne doing down here? Oh, because he was loaned out. There we go. So, Svensson off. I want to try Bamba in for a game. So, O'Byrne starts on the bench. And we'll bring on Svensson. Chevalier drops back. Actually, no, Cortez. I'm not sure. We'll leave both of them there. Both can do inside forward. Both can drop back. It's perfect. O'Byrne off for the first game. Oh, I need to recall Lewis for the first game of this season, though. Oh, no. You know what? Sod it. We'll play with what we've got right here. Not going to go back. I really wanted him to play, but whatever. Just my mistake, I guess. Ferrari deserves to be in for Svensson. Let's be honest. He is, and he's a legend here in the save. What a cross. Why can't we just whip them balls in the actual game? Oh, that's a bad cross. Erskog, too long. And Blahnik still gets there somehow. Yes. Oh, there's the woodwork action. Dear me, that's nowhere near. Erskog. Come on, buddy. Oh, that volley though. Sorry about that, I'm back. Just in time for the first game of the season.
Alan Smith alongside me,
Championship action live from the Globe Arena. First game we're hosting Preston. Big one. And if you've been watching the Colchester series, Harry, you'll know that a certain Sean Maguire was up front for Preston in League One. Actually, no, make that Championship. Yeah, my bad. The Championship. So we're facing him today. How about that? Isn't that something? Just had him from the Irish job last year as well. Loved to play with him. Same with Callum O'Dowda. on the right-hand side. It's going to be an interesting game, this.
Wonderful atmosphere, carnival atmosphere.
Here we go.
And, why not the newly promoted team, the home side here, full of hope.
There's God.
Going into the unknown, though, aren't they?
First touches in the championship. Look at this. This is next level stuff. Johannesson. The passing on that first move was exquisite.
To a promotion place. I think everything's got to go right for that to happen, but who knows? They've got a good manager, that's for certain.
Yes, Johannesson. Not the ball I was trying to pick out, but that will have to do. Maguire, watch out for his pace.
The break is definitely on.
Oh, there we go. Redenton just floors him and just gives the ball straight back. And it's a goal for Preston. I even covered the front post because I knew he would go there and it still didn't work. Probably should have been a foul there. You know what? I'll actually take conceding here because honestly that would have been a foul and a booking. Oh, just stumbled onto the player. Lovely. Is Plymouth Argyle? No, nothing weird about that. Honestly, I admire people who love clubs from the lower leagues. Of course, I've got a small attachment to some of the teams I've watched in YouTube series, but
trying to catch this cross, he's punched it away.
Like, really follow the teams that are down there.
Brown.
I do admire.
Whipped in from the wide area.
Crosses in, O'Dowda, and there's a second. Alright. You know what? Forget about the good thing that we did in the Palmer episode that I kind of revealed to you. We're playing like shit now. And Callum O'Dowda just scored the second. This is a step up to the championship. The players are crumbling, really. Have they even showed up? I mean, they look like they showed up with the passing move at the start, but after that, I mean, just look at the scoreline. 2 shots, 2 goals. 20 minutes in, we look dead and buried.
He's got support here. Space to go forward into.
Good challenge by Redenton. Back.
On the attack with real gusto a moment or two ago, but it rather left them dismayed.
Here's Gallo. Oh, that's not the ball though, and we still got it away. Here is Blahnik. Finally picks out the man that I want. The finish is not the one that I wanted there. Ah, not even with the L2 things work. End me. O'Dowda. What a challenge, and we don't get the ball. Surprise, surprise.
Now Fisher. Now it goes into the wider areas where they've got a winger waiting.
Crosses in, watch this go in. Nearly. He got his header on it. I'm on episode 60. Yeah, well, you should know about the legend that is Sean Maguire.
Well below their usual standards.
Sorry about the ambulance. Go on. Ball to Blahnik.
For some support. Going forward well.
Gallo. How has he got the foot in though without tackling him to the ground?
Bamba.
Blahnik. Ball is in. Oh, you can't win headers. There's no point of whipping in the ball. There's no point. You're never going to win it. Why have I actually crossed that in?
Sure there's no turnover. Free kick given. Yellow card, Alan.
Yeah, quite right.
Video game's supposed to be fun, man. And it just isn't. At least not now. Redenton. Look at where that pass went. It just does a 180. This game does a 180 all the time. Sometimes it's absolutely impossible to play on it, like now. And then it's the fucking greatest game in the world because the CPU's so trash. Turns all that trash and you actually play well.
And shoots. That is quite a wild effort at goal.
We're getting really put to the sword here. I know it's a level up in competition, but the ratings are not that higher
Always the case, certainly when I started commentating. We've got 2 added
compared to League One. Come on, here is Johannesson. I give up. Like, they would have scored there.
And in it goes.
Gallo can't win the header. Ah, this game is so predictable, man. Right, half time. It's just not going to plan. I kind of expected it with O'Dowd and Maguire, but still disappointing that we haven't scored. More disappointed about that, really. Johannesson didn't even show up. Oburn, just get the fucking. Why did I even put him on the bench? Why? We'll play Erskard back. Ferrari is in with his pace. Cortez and Oburn as well.
Still great anticipation.
Can we please turn things around in the second half?
Davis. And they're looking good when they get the ball out wide, as they've done here.
Maguire.
There is Maguire.
Just working away to try and find an opening.
Challenging. Still don't get the ball. Yes. Oh, come on. Give it a rest, man. Finally, Oburn. Who else take the ball off their feet? Cortez. Take off. The little man has the speed. And the heavy touch as well. My bad there. Thought he wouldn't catch up, he did.
On the move and able to cut out the pass.
That's the story of the year with FIFA 19. You just think that the players do not catch up, and they do. Because the CPU players are so far back. And look at that. All of a sudden, 3-0. How in the hell did that cross even got there? Like, centre-backs are just not there at all.
I have to say it's so one-sided today, but all credit to the team that are racking.
Yes, inside. Come on, Cortez. 3-1. There's our consolation.
Doubt it, but we'll see. Well, you get a lot of
like, how in the fuck? You're playing it like you're controlling one player, and the rest of the team is just thinking about the first bus home.
Just a reminder, 3-1 it is now, the scoreline. Now Fisher.
Substitute coming up for the away team.
That third goal really shows how bad the positioning, especially on the defending, by the AI is. There's literally no one marking the guy in the centre. Right below McNeil's nose.
He wanted to join Barcelona. The clubs have agreed the deal is completed.
Gallo. All back, Oburn is tackled. Still got it, Oburn blocked off, and it's a corner. And watch us come back from this 3-1 thing. We've already scored a goal.
Decided to take a short corner this time.
Cortez, ball at the back, stick. Oh. Saw that. Nearly worked. Cortez. Whip it to the small man, of course. Why not? Oh, logic, man. Fucking logic in this game. Even a P would do better. A P head.
Fisher.
That's what it feels like.
It's for the away team. Good challenge.
Come on.
20 minutes to go.
Chip it through. Oh, he's offside. Just go for the bicycle kick. Yeah.
That is a weakness in his game. Gets caught offside too many times.
And the manager, Alan, is making this change here. Substitution will take place.
Well, he's done his bit. He got the goal that put his team in the lead. Can they hold that lead?
There's Berg. O'Dowd. Cross in again. Finally, a centre-back is in place to actually head the ball out.
The away team want to make a change.
Come on, Bamba, man. You've been really disappointing for a 73 overall player, you know that.
Excellent interception.
Ball is inside, it's gonna be, no it isn't. Scratch that, 3-1 still. That would have been the nail in the coffin if it went in though.
Bamba.
Yes, Bamba. Dear me, what is that pass? Oh, I want to play a game. I don't want to be fucking strangled out here.
Lewis Moult.
This game has felt like a fucking strangle. And being strangled not only by their players, but by my own players. Not helping.
For the goalkeeper there.
Like, you're supposed to play for me, not them.
Tell you 6 minutes to go.
Bamba, oh my god, what is those 2 touches, man? Absolutely tragic performance.
Ball back by that interception.
By Bamba.
Davis. Lewis Moult. Burke.
Both Bamba and Johannesson was shocking.
Looking for teammates in the middle.
And the defense, well, don't even get me started on the defense.
Now the possibility for a cross.
Bambas does well there.
It's one back.
Just giving it back.
And shoots.
Yes, good block. Tecker. Can't even get out of our own goddamn box.
There is the final whistle.
Oh, man. Just look at that. No way in hell you would say that those were the stats. They're really frustrating. Just did not got to play whatsoever in this game. They took the most to rest Maguire. You know what? Fair play. That was a good management move. For me, O'Dowda was man of the match. You know what? Yeah, not the best of ideas to play in the first game of the season, was it? But there you go. Look at that. Relegation zone. Hello. And Mihalche has rejected another offer. Piss off. Piss right off. No, there's Nani's region, by the way. He's small as well. Fitting. Mitrovic, there is Mandzukic's region. Another offer for Mihalchea. Watch him not reject this one. That'd be quite funny, to be honest, if he went to China. Of all goddamn places. Nothing against China, just the footballing world is not known for the quality yet. Oh yeah, go ahead. Yeah, actually I'll put the link in. We'll just copy that and boom, there it is. Alright, should we sim Forest? Or should we call it a day right here? I think we should call it a day. After that first game, just absolutely tragic performance. I think it's a good time to end the stream. Got 5 million basically, 4.5 million to sign a player. Who can we sign? Well, definitely not these guys. They're above our pay grade at the moment. Well, any fun signings on there? It's just really a shame that I can't sign John Flores. This Filho guy has got a 5 million release clause, which I'm looking at it with them eyes emoji. Hey up SL10. And this right back, Hubert Sitia, has gone to Girona. Interesting. And you know what? Looking at that release clause, looks a bit tasty, doesn't it? Ian Murphy's got a higher value to his release clause. Probably buy him back and sell him. But overall, I don't think there's any more signings to make. Don't think it's the right time to be making signings either. Ripper Cruz has just moved. Same with Braganza Moutinho. Alright, see you, Semk. Have a good one. Eastwood's already moved as well from the free agents list. Looks pretty good. Looks pretty good, this. Some really good regions in here, but can't sign them yet. And some of them are old regions as well, like Majam, Nieto, Herrero, Farago. Need to put them to scout. Right, that is it for the stream. Hope you have enjoyed it. Not the best of starts in League One, but what can you do? You can't win them all, can you? And lots and lots of matches in August, as you'd expect. Not sure what I'm going to do to speed up the series, because we're already in June. And it's just not being in the championship still. Might have to skip fast track this, you know. Didn't want to, but might have to fast track this. I'm definitely gonna fast track the first season in the Premier League. I was thinking about that, but I was thinking of playing the championship. But we'll have to wait and see. With that start, I don't think we can afford to sim it though. But it was a solid side. Not gonna lie, Preston North End are a top side for this division. Their side is good enough to be in the Premier League almost. But that is going to do it. I hope you have enjoyed it. Try not to ramble on. And yeah, I'm going to see you next time. Have a good one, guys. Bye bye.